Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. Well, on the ADA chart, you can see here an unchanged situation. ADA is still holding above the Monday low. That's really crucial for any directly bullish scenario for our breakout count that I've highlighted here in orange. I mentioned to you, however, that we're still caught in the range. And because we're still caught in the range, I can't really take a strongly directly bullish perspective, but don't misunderstand this. This is not a bearish analysis, okay? We might get one more low, we might not. We are just in a range and we need to cross one of those signal levels. I can tell you that, yeah, maybe a little bit, just a little bit. The orange scenario has become a little bit more likely with the behavior over the last few days, but it's, we're far from out of the woods, because we're still in the range. You can see the green line, 52.2 cents. That needs to be crossed next. The bulls need to attack that level. Very, very important, because this would at least invalidate one of the directly bearish options, which is this white Elliott wave triangle, which I don't give a lot of probability just because the bears have failed to, it was already completed and the bears have sort of failed to follow through. But I mentioned to you many times how unreliable these have become, these triangles, especially in the current cycle. That might change at some point. But the idea would be that in the white count, we have a A, B, C, would need to see another D, E pattern, and then could break down from here. That's possible, but that will be invalidated with a break above the green line, the 52.2 cent level. Okay, so please pay attention to that and take note of that. In addition to that, obviously, I presented you a few days ago this micro support area here between 43.9 cents and 46.5. This obviously is still holding. This was important, and this is important, in order to, let's say, protect the bullish scenario. I'm talking about directly bullish because, again, this is a bullish wave count, a bullish structure. The price could basically rally from here, or after one more low and then from there. This is the thesis, okay? All we're doing here is we take a look at the overall chart. We can say, okay, we've identified a possible 5-wave move to the upside. We're looking at a corrective pullback right now. We have a support zone. We know where typically in a wave 2 the price should turn around. And we keep that bullish perspective until we see anything unusual, anything clearly bearish. At the moment, all I can say is I cannot call the correction complete yet, even though it might have been completed on the 13th of April. So I've labeled that here with it wave 2 question mark, because after a wave 1, which is sort of the first wave in an uptrend, the wave 2, which is the second wave in a cycle, like a correction, that wave 2, yeah, as I said, could be unfolding right now. It could be even completed, but it's just that the microstructure, and these microstructures, they are very fragile, especially when we talk about altcoins. This microstructure is obviously a little bit unreliable. And because we haven't really seen any strong reaction yet to the trading area, this yellow zone, the price could still easily form another low. Okay, that's sort of, I think, the message. So for me, it might turn around here or after one more low. If it's doing more than one more low, I would get a bit concerned. But then that's why risk management is so important. And that's why I give you the levels when probabilities start to shift. And they start to shift towards something more bearish below 29 cents. So that's when probabilities will shift towards something more bearish, and that we actually might see completely new bear market lows, which would be confirmed below 22 cents, because that is the formal invalidation point. If we go to the 1 hour chart, and you can see here the more detailed wave count, and highlighted in orange is really here the micro pattern of a so-called diagonal structure. This might change a little bit going forward because these diagonals are very fragile. That's why I also cannot confirm yet that a low is in place, because it's not an impulse. We don't have the 5 waves yet we need to see. I need 5 waves to 64.5 cents. That indicates that we have a series of higher highs and higher lows, and that would be a bullish perspective. That would allow me to take a directly bullish perspective at the moment, because we keep it objective. I can highlight the potential and I'll tell you what to look out for. And I even gave you a small setup, a small support zone, but yeah, just waiting for the breakout. I think it's looking good. And especially you could say, as long as we're holding the Monday low, the focus can be on higher prices. just needs confirmation through a 52.2 cent level, upside breakout. That's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.